Hi, I'm Sharon Braxton, your host from Braxton TV, and I'm sitting here with John Carlos. Take me back to October 16th, 1968, Mexico City.
Well, it was a rather warm day. It was a rainy day. It was a day of high energy because I think I was getting ready to cross into the realms of no return. We knew what we had to do. I knew specifically what I had to do, what my mandate was by going to the games.
And it's the Olympic Games.
Right, I considered boycotting the games. And one time when we took the vote and they voted not to go to the games, I was disenchanted. And I started not to go, but then God injected into my brain that if I don't go, someone's going to go and represent me. And when they get on the victory stand, will they represent John Carlos the way he feels he needs to be represented? Then it was imperative that I go to the games, and I knew I had to win one of the places to get on the victory stand.
In which he did. He's a bronze medalist.
Yeah, but you know, bronze medalists, gold medalists, silver medalists are just the trinkets that they throw to you. You know, they lead us to believe the Olympic Games is one of the greatest things going, but the Olympic Games is just a game where white folks make money. Just like the NBA where white folks make money, or the NFL where white folks make money. It's the same system all over. You know, we get our 15 minutes in the sun with a medal that we can't take to the grocery store and trade it in for groceries. And they roll off with the money. The name of the game for me is to try and educate young kids and make them realize that knowledge is power and power is money. Opposed to us running up and down the street thinking about, oh, I want to go to the Olympic Games, I want to be in the NFL. There's such a small nucleus in society that make those roles in terms of being the athletes to go to the games or to participate in the Super Bowl. But what about the other 98%? Those individuals have to eat, they have to support their families, they have to build a house for themselves, they have to have employment. And if we don't start getting busy to do this now, we will be sucked up. That was my premise in the games. That was my purpose for raising my fist in the games to say, as someone stated years ago, I think it was Jesse Jackson, where he made a statement, I am somebody. I believe strongly in that. We are, a part of this earth. And our kids deserve every opportunity to have a great future, just like young white kids have that opportunity today.
Speaking of young people, what did you tell your children about this situation?
I sheltered my children from it.
Okay.
I didn't tell my kids, excuse me, my kids became grown before they realized, the full extent of what I did or who I was.
So did you tell them, or did they read it somewhere, or did someone else tell them?
No, my son, just before he graduated from high school, we sat down and we talked.
Okay.
He has twin boys. I think they were like 17 before they found out that I was their grandfather in that sense. My grandkids knew me as Pop. And my two grandsons, they went to my first book signing. And when they looked up on they had a trailer, and they looked at the trailer, and one of them looked at the other comedian as when I was a kid. And like they was in a state of shock, and then they was looking around at the people, how the people were responding to me, and they were looking at the frenzy. We went to the place in Washington, D.C., the black with beans and hot dogs or something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, the historical place that Obama goes to all the time. Yeah, the chili,
Right.
Yep. It's like a little hole in the wall.
I'm really sorry that I don't know the name, because I should know the name of the place.
I forgot the name too.
Ben's? Yeah, Ben's Chili Dog or something, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I went there and my kids.
Thank you, cameraman.
Yeah, my kids got a chance to observe the whole scene. We went there and they wouldn't let us pay. They wouldn't let me pay. My kids was like, Dad,
wow.
like, what's happening? And then
That's
the family, one of the sons come and say that he was my greatest fan and asked could we take pictures and so forth, because he said the president's picture is going to have to move over.
Oh, wow.
So for my grandkids to see this and experience this and then go to the book signing down the street,
really special.
It was very special. My co-author in the book, David Zarin, made a statement to me. He said, John, I watched your grandkids from the inception of us coming into the chili place and coming down here. And he said to me, he said, you know, it's almost like somebody whispered in their ear and told him, said, man, your grandfather is Batman, you know, like they were like blown away.
Wow.
And they asked me, why did I tell them? And the point is, I told them, I said, well, I didn't tell you because it wasn't time to tell you. You know, my job, like my father told me when I was a kid, is what I told them. My job is to love them, protect them, see their thing, get a good education, and make them do what I feel is the right thing to do in society. That was my job, and I think
to love them and protect them. And you certainly have a lot of people in this world that love you. And I thank you for this lovely interview. And I am signing off. There you have it. I'm Sharon Braxton, your host of Braxton TV.
Right on. Sharon Braxton.